Hello students, today we will discuss a new topic from chapter 2 and that topic is electric potential energy. We require electric potential energy to do many things. We have to convert the electrical potential energy in different forms of energies. So, first of all, what is electric potential energy? It is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a charge from infinity to a point within the electric field without acceleration. It means there must be a source charge, and if we bring a new charge from infinity to a point within the electric field of this charge, then we have to do work against the repulsion force applied by charge Q. So this work is converted into the potential energy of the system. Now what will be the potential energy for this system? Suppose the amount of work done is equals to charge Q into potential difference between the 2 points. So it is coming from infinity to a point which is situated from capital Q at a distance r. So VR. So we can calculate the electrical potential energy by calculating the work done in bringing charge from infinity to that point. Now derivation of electric potential energy of two charges system. Okay, we can derive the formula for the electric potential energy. First of all, we have to assume a source charge here, and due to which there is electric potential at this point P, and the position vector of this point is R, and a charge is coming from infinity to that point. What will be the amount of work done? The amount of work done, since potential electric potential energy is denoted by capital letter of U, so it is equals to amount of work done by the electric field. Since the net force on this charge is 0, it means the external force and the electric force both are having opposite direction. So it can be written as minus of force, electric force into displacement, and it is from infinity to R. If we put the value of electric force, that is Coulomb force, between the charges, we can write it as capital Q small q upon 4 pi epsilon naught and R square into dr. And capital Q small q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, these are considered as a constant, so we have to integrate 1 upon r square in terms of dr. After integration, the value will come as capital Q small q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r. It is the amount of electrical energy, potential energy stored in the system when two charges are at distance r. And how much energy is required to break down this system? Same amount of energy with minus sign will require to break this system. Now you see what are the terms on which U depends. First of all, it depends on the sign of the charges. It means if Q is negative and small q is also negative, then potential energy will be positive. And small q is negative and cap is positive, then potential energy will be negative. What does this mean? It means here the repulsion force is there and the amount of work done that is done in bringing charge small q towards the capital Q. This work is done by external force. It means if the force is repulsive, the work done will be by external force. And here there is attraction force. So here the work will done by electric force. So here the potential energy is smaller. Here the potential energy is larger. Now next topic. What is the electric potential energy stored? Stored in the system of three charges. Now student, first of all, we have to take a point A where Q1 charge is there. And what is the amount of work done in bring this charge Q1 from infinity? That is 0. It means work done in bringing charge Q1 from infinity is 0 since there is no any external electric field. Now, what is the work done in bringing charge Q2 from infinity to that point B? Then the potential energy or work done in bringing this charge. What is the potential at this point due to Q1? That is, we can write it as Q2 into V1. It means charge Q2 into potential due to Q1 at this point, and suppose the distance between them is R1, you can write it as Q2 into Q1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R1. Now you are taking a third point C where we have to bring a charge Q3 from infinity to that point. So what will be the work done in bringing this charge? In bringing this charge, the work done will be Q3 into potential due to Q1 at point C plus Q3 into potential due to Q2 at point C. And after putting the value of V1, that is Q1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and suppose the distance between these three charges are R1, R2 and R3. So it can be written as R3 plus Q3 Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R2. Then what will be the net work done in bringing all the charges from infinity to their respective points A, B and C? That is W1 plus W2 plus W3. And after putting the value of W1 plus W2 plus W3, we get a formula that is potential energy stored due to Q1, Q2, then Q2, Q1, Q3, then Q3 and Q2. And in this way, we can determine the electrical potential energy due to system of n charges. Now students, we have to do some numerical. One numerical is there. The work done in bringing a 20 coulomb charge from point A to point B for distance 0.2 meter is 2 joule. The potential difference between 2 points will be what? What is work done in bringing a 20 coulomb charge? That is equals to 2 joule. And it is point A and it is point B. The distance between both the point is 0.2 meter. We can write it as 0.2 meter. And what is the amount of charge? That is a 20 coulomb charge. Potential difference. What is potential difference? Since we know that W equals to Q into potential difference. So potential difference is equals to W upon Q. And W is 0.2 joule and Q is 20. So it is 1 upon 10, that is 0.1 volt. So there is no any requirement of this quantity. So answer will be 0.1 volt. Next question is, calculate the potential at a point P due to charge of 4 into 10 to power minus 7 coulomb located 9 centimeter away. Point A. Solution is, suppose it is charge 4 into 10 to power minus 7 coulomb and you have to calculate the potential at this point P, which is situated at 9 centimeter. It can be converted into meter by multiplying it 10 to power minus 2 meter. And what is the formula for potential? That is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 4q upon r. It is 9 into 10 to power 9 into q, 4 into 10 to power minus 7 upon r, 9 into 10 to power minus 2. After solving this quantity, you will get what? 4 into 10 to power 4 volt. Now what is the answer for the answer B? Hence obtain the work done in bringing a charge 2 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb from infinity to that point. It means potential at point P is what? 4 into 10 to the power 4 coulomb. Sorry, volt. And another charge that is equals to 2 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb, which is bringing from the infinity to that point. Then what will be the work done? As we know, work done is equals to Q into Vp. Change in potential at infinity, potential is 0. So change in potential will be equal to V. And if you multiply 2 into 10 to the power minus 19 with 4 into 10 to the power 4, you will get 8 into 10 to the power minus 5 joule. Does the answer depends on the path of along the charge? Since electric force is a conservative force, so the work done by this force does not depend on the path. It only depends on the initial and final position of the charge. Now next question is, three charges Q, capital Q and plus Q are placed at the vertices of right angled isosceles triangle as shown. The net electrostatic energy of configuration is 0 if Q is equal to, it is isosceles triangle, so the The distance between Q and plus Q is equal to small q plus Q, and the distance between both this the Q is root 2a. Now what will be the potential energy? Potential energy is equal to V1. Potential energy is equal to potential energy equals to, suppose it is charge 1, it is charge 1, it is charge 2, and it is charge 3. So it is equal to potential energy stored due to charge 1 and 2 plus charge 2 and 3 plus charge 1 and 3. And if you put the formula for this, you can write it as 4 pi epsilon naught. What is the charge on 1? That is plus Q into plus Q upon distance A plus what is 2 and 3? Plus Q and capital Q plus Q and capital Q upon root 2A plus capital Q into small q upon A, and it is equals to 0. So we can write as Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon A, and if we can take A also common, so 4 pi, so Q plus capital Q upon root 2 plus capital Q equals to 0. It means Q plus capital Q upon root 2 plus Q equals to 0. Or we can write it as Q plus root 2Q upon root 2 equals to minus Q. And what will be the value of Q? Value of Q will be equal to minus root 2Q upon 1 plus root 2. But there is no any answer like this. So we multiply and divide this equation by root 2, and we will get minus 2Q upon root 2 plus 2. That is the answer. So answer will be B. And in such a way, we can solve so many questions like this and like this. Your home assignments are the questions. Do these questions in your notebook, and if you are facing any problem in solving the numericals, ask from your teacher. Now students, thanks for this lecture. In the next lecture, we will study about the potential energy stored in dipole when it is kept inside the uniform electric field. Thank you.